It's a knife when you know they're waiting for you to choke. It's a knife when a journalist doesn't misquote. It's a knife when a friend is suddenly stepping on your throat. It's a knife when they say that you've been doing things you don't. It's a knife when your old friends hate your new friends. When somebody says, Charlie, I think you've totally changed. It's a knife when somebody says they like the old me and not the new me. And I'm like, who the fuck is she? It's a knife when you're finally on top. Cause logically the next step is they wanna see you fall to the bottom. It's a knife when you're finally on top. Cause logically the next step is they wanna see you fall. It's a knife when, it's a knife when, it's a knife when I'm sick of this. It's a knife when, it's a knife when, it's a knife when I'm sick of this. It's a knife when you know they're counting on your mistakes. It's a knife when you're so pretty they think it must be fake. It's a knife when they dissect your body on the front page. It's a knife when they won't believe you. Why should you explain? It's a knife when the memes fans hate the nice fans. When somebody says sorry, I think you've totally changed. It's a knife when somebody says they like the old me and not the new me. And I'm like, who the fuck is she? Cause it's a knife when you're finally on top. Cause logically the next step is they wanna see you fall to the bottom. It's a knife when you're finally on top. Cause logically the next step is they wanna see you fall. It's a knife when, it's a knife when, it's a knife when I'm sick of this. It's a knife when, it's a knife when, it's a knife when I'm sick of this. All this expectation is a lies. All the things I've said are just a lies. All this expectation is a lies. Yeah.
hit rock bottom, yeah, I've been there too. Give it all you got, but you can never break through. Yeah, it's always too much or never enough. There's nowhere to run and you wanna give up, but I never found my way from that point of view. So when I say I see you fighting for your life, suffering inside, taking one more breath just to survive. Pain will be your guide to peace that you can't find. It's always dark, it's just before the light. If you can see the other side. Hands held to the sky, waiting for a sign. Find a reason why. On the other side, the other side. Time and space collide, nowhere left to hide. Must be more alive. On the other side, the other side. Hands held to the sky, waiting for a sign. Find a reason why. On the other side, on the other side. Time and space collide, nowhere left to hide. Must be more alive. On the other side, on the other side. Fighting for your life, suffering inside, taking one more breath just to survive. Pain will be your guide to peace that you can't find. It's always dark, it's just before the light. If you can see the other side.
I could be your girlfriend for the weekend. You could be my boyfriend for the night. My excuse to make a bad decision. Bodies getting close under the lights. I've been feeling this familiar feeling like I've known you my whole life. Take it to the garden and a beating poison that won't take a bite. I'll take you to the garden of Eden. 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 You're turning green from the adrenaline. This chick's a machine, but her friend is way more fun. But you can't hear her with the music on. So you say yes and then the party's on. Come on and hit me, come on. I could be your girlfriend for the weekend. You could be my boyfriend for the night. My excuse to make a bad decision. Bodies getting close under the lights. I've been feeling this familiar feeling like I've known you my whole life. Take it to the garden of Eden, poison that won't take a bite.
carpet. Dear God, take his kiss right out of my brain. Take the pleasure out of my pain. Take the way he used to say I love you. Dear God, get his handprint out of my bed. Take amazing out of our sex. Take away the way I still might want to flex. All the memories, babe, I play my back. Taurus is name, I give it all, give everything that I have. All my no good thoughts, I pray about that. Take away the way I still might want to. Hardest thing I've ever touched, just being honest. Really tryna be good, I promise. That's why I'm here with my hands on my chest and my knees on the carpet, hoping you'll stop it. Dear God, take his kiss right out of my brain. Take the pleasure out of my pain. Take the way he used to say I love you. Dear God, get his handprint out of my bed. Take amazing out of our sex. Take away the way I still might want to flex. All the memories, babe, I play my back. Taurus is name, I give it all, give everything that I have. All my no good thoughts, I pray about that. Take away the way I still might want to. Dear God, dear God, dear God, I hope you're listening. I pray they hear my missing. Dear God, I hope you're listening. I pray they hear my missing. Dear God, I hope you're listening. Dear God, dear God, I give it all, give everything that I have. Dear God, dear God.
Your rival, keep on falling in a spiral. You just can't strike my lines and call it love. Hard tongue and cold blood out of spite. Conquer this neurotoxic mind. I got you close and green eyes swallowed me whole. Why you gonna take a pause? Down to the bones explode. I'll cover your ways with a false praise. Hit a death gaze, hit the ground and the fake shell summon your grave. I don't wanna be the bad guy, but I got a dark side. Turning front of mouth in the masquerade. I can't keep up with the show rate. I got another screw loose and I can't change. I'm in the shadows from your blinded light and it drives me so insane. I wonder where to get the vibe right. Stop back to the shots of the fight light. Yeah, entertain all my games with the drain in my veins. It's the pain and it's high fire. Your rival, keep on falling in a spiral. You just can't strike my lines and call it love. Hard tongue and cold blood out of spite. Conquer this neurotoxic mind. I got you close and green eyes swallowed me whole.
like you're tough and let your guard down.
I know love when it is, when it is, when it is. Yeah, I know love. Yeah, I know love when it is, when it feels like this. It's a little like drugs, but you sick and I'm running down on your knees. So fucked up, fun for me. I know love when it is, when it is, when it is. Yeah, I know love, I know love. When it is, na 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 na. When it is, na 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 na, no love. When it is, na 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 na. When it is, na 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 na, no love.
When it is, na 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 na. When it is, na 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 na, no love. When it is, na 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 na.
Yeah, I know love, I know love. New love, new plans, new script. Yeah, it's only the beginning, but it's happening quick, boy.
New nails, new hair, new tricks, new positions that I put you on and then I put you in like.
Yeah. I know love when it is, when it is, when it is. Yeah, I know love. Yeah, I know love when it is, when it feels like this. It's a little like drugs, but you sick and I'm running down on your knees. So fucked up, fun for me. I know love when it is, when it is, when it is. Yeah, I know love, I know love. Baby blues, I'm just in them. Funny how you think that I don't notice it. Acting like we're friends, we're the opposite. I know what you are, trying so hard. Run around, try to fuck a star. Go. Look at the ceiling. Oh, anyone else you feeling? Take on whoever walks in. Just keep your eyes on him. Yes, I'm this possessive. Pretty girl, go learn to listen. Some fights you never go win. Just keep your eyes on him.
Keep it, keep up, keep it, keep up. Better keep it, keep up. Keep your eyes out. Better keep it, keep up. Keep it, keep up. Better keep it, keep up. Keep your eyes out.
I'll be nice up until I'm not, and oh so generous. Tonight I forgot. I'm telling you, you haven't seen the one name side of me. When I'm 2 drinks in, and you just can't leave me in my Milan. Look at the ceiling. Oh, anyone else you feeling? Take on whoever walks in. Just keep your eyes on him. Yes, I'm this possessive. Pretty girl, go learn your lesson. Some fights you never go win. Just keep your eyes on him.
Better keep it, keep up. Keep it, keep up. Better keep it, keep up. Keep your eyes out. Better keep it, keep up. Keep it, keep up. Better keep it, keep up. Keep your eyes out. Better keep it, keep up. Keep it, keep up. Better keep it, keep up. Keep your eyes out. Better keep it, keep up. Keep it, keep up. Better keep it, keep up. Keep your eyes out.
Look at the ceiling. Oh, anyone else you feeling? Take on whoever walks in. Just keep your eyes on him. Yes, I'm this possessive. Pretty girl, go learn your lesson. Some fights you never go win. Just keep your eyes on him.
Oh, I could be wrong, but we could be so right. So let's set fire to the rain. When we're lost in the dark, just remember the feeling. Remember the feeling tonight. When we run out of love, well, you give me a reason. Give me a reason to turn back time. I've been looking for someone, some kind of emotion out in the ocean eyes. So when all of the lights go and everything's over, pull your body closer to mine. Maybe we're too drunk, a little too high, but I want you either way. Oh, I could be wrong, but we could be so right. So let's set fire to the rain. When we're lost in the dark, just remember the feeling. Remember the feeling tonight. When we run out of love, well, you give me a reason. Give me a reason to turn back time.
for the worst, as free as a bird, but the days keep crossing off. Heaven came with a curse. I give you my word. In the times I've had enough, I still wish for the worst, as free as a bird, but the days keep crossing off. Heaven came with a curse. I won't pretend to know my end. The credits roll, I'm afraid it's the edge of the earth, 'cause the days keep crossing off. Heaven came with a curse. Heaven came with a curse. Your eyes, I don't think safe to stay around, as you will become someone trying to play cool, as you're fighting your way through. You can control the signal, it's obvious you know. Can't find the forest for the trees, stuck in a swamp eternally. I'm imprisoned by the fire that'll light it on. Held by the forest to the ground, fantasy the smoke and never found. 'Cause I was built to show how to try to be the one who reaches for the sun. Hope you find peace another way. It's tearing up your heart. I think you need some fucking therapy. So throw yourself to the depth. Now you're fighting fire. Can't find the forest for the trees, stuck in the swamp eternally. I'm imprisoned by the fire that'll light it on. Held by the forest to the ground, fantasy the smoke and never found. 'Cause I was built to show how to try to be the one who reaches for the sun. Fans your fire, fall to the bottom, get back to the surface. Fans your fire, searching for solid ground. Oh, I know that you want to find a path to get back to the old you. I was thought there was another way, but it's the only one I found.